Hi, this is Rockin' Robin, and welcome to our channel, Rockin' Robin's Garage Sale Finds. If this is your first time here, we've been selling for over 20 years, and we sell on eBay, we sell on Poshmark, we sell on Facebook Marketplace, and we sell at the flea market. What we do is we show you what we found, we show you what we've sold, we tell you some secrets and tips and little things so that we can help you make more money. If this is your first time here, please remember to subscribe. If you subscribe and in the comment section, you put the word contest and you put a little a tip that we gave you that you found the most helpful in that, when we get to 300 subscribers, we are going to give someone a $20 iTunes card. Now, we don't have too many people entered yet, so enter now because it could be you. So this video, what happened was I went to a thrift store. The Salvation Armies were open, so I went on Tuesday and I bought a couple things and I put a video up of that. And then I went back on Wednesday because they have their dollar sales and I bought some more stuff. And someone told me the Goodwill was open next door. So I went to that and surprise, surprise, it was open. It wasn't supposed to open until Friday. So when Thursday came along, I went to all the Goodwills and all of them except one were open. So I took some good videos. We're going to show you what we bought and a little bit about the thrifting and show you some of the stores, and I'll tell you some of the details. And then we're going to show you all the items, and I'm going to tell you what I bought them for and what I think we can get for them and all cool stuff like that. So we'll be back. Stay with us. We're going to bring you that in about 15 seconds. Yes, that was my reaction. The thrift stores are open. I was so excited even just walking in because I had been to a Salvation Army, but this was so exciting. I was so happy because this meant that things were hopefully getting back to normal and I could get some inventory. I was tired of the same old stuff. And the first place that I looked was in the toys. I tend to look at toys. I sell a lot of toys. I look for Disney items or new items. You never know what you're going to find in toys. I've been looking for a lot of puzzles because puzzles have been selling really well right now. And even if the coronavirus is over, I think people are still going to like puzzles. And if there is a setback in the coronavirus, at least I have a few. And they always like to buy them in January anyway. There was some cool stuff. That Iron Man was very cute. And I looked at this Disney doll. But I didn't think she was anything that was worth too much. I did find a few toys, and I put them in my cart, and I will show you later. That right there is my dog. Her name is Cameo. She loves to go thrift store shopping with us. She is a good dog. She just happened to get out. So look at some of the stuff. Tell me if there's anything that you see that you think I could have bought. I didn't take that car. It wasn't worth enough. I thought it was really cute, though, and that was a cute little thing. I like to sometimes buy Transformers for the flea market, but I don't sell them online very often unless they're brand new. I don't really like to sell toys that are not new unless they're old and vintage, and I know that they're really collectible because I do like 50s toys and 60s toys. Those I usually get something good. Next, we did take a look at some of the hard goods. As you can see, it looks like there is a lot of stuff that I recall seeing about a month ago when I was here. But hey, you got to look at everything. You never know what you might have missed. We're always looking. Do you see anything I missed? I always like when people put their input in. Now, we also took a look at some surfboards. We do surfboards and wakeboards. We tend to do them at the flea market, and these were $9.99. We would have bought them if the flea market was open, but since we don't know if the flea market's going to be busy and if it's worth doing right now, we didn't want to buy them and then be stuck with them and have to store them. I don't like to ship something that big on eBay, so I don't ship it online. Okay, so I came out and I was pretty happy with finding some stuff there that I will show you later. Next, we went to the Salvation Army, and I think I bought one shirt, which I'm going to show you in the next video, in this video later on. See, I was so happy when I saw another Goodwill open, and it was the first day they were open, although all of them told me that they were having their grand opening today on Friday. Now, since I had been to the mall, I didn't see any big reason to go back unless they offered some kind of discount. And since I'm a Good Friends member, I get notices, texts telling me the discount, and it didn't tell me there was a discount, so I'm not rushing. Now, the first thing, of course, I looked for was some Tommy Bahama Hawaiian shirts, and I did not see any. Although I show you later, I did get one at that Salvation Army, but I did not see any at this place. They have a lot of really nice shirts, though, at this Goodwill. I'm usually pretty impressed, but the prices are high. They're not the dollar. I buy the dollar ones at the Salvation Army, but Tommy Bahamas I tend to buy regardless of the price. There's a nice thrift store around the corner that sells some sometimes, but they were not open today. I thought that was quite an interesting shirt. I didn't know anything about it, but that blue one really interested me. I ended up not taking it, but I maybe should have researched it a little bit more because I liked the patches on it. Went to the other side, looked for some more shirts. Then I said, oh, let's take a quick look at the long sleeve shirts, and there's usually some cool jackets around there, some sweatshirts, some things like that. Sometimes you can find some really nice ones. I saw some, but nothing that was really impressive. So, of course, I went back to the hard goods, which is the bread and butter for me. Hard goods is what we sell normally, along with a lot of Hawaiian shirts, and I didn't find anything here. I saw some things that I didn't know what they were, and I took a look, and yeah, they were interesting. It's always good to look everything up. I tell everyone you have to look everything up. If you see something, don't just buy it. Look it up on eBay if that's where you sell it. Same thing with clothes. If you do Poshmark, look them up on Poshmark. Don't just go and buy everything unless you're 100% sure what you have. Now you can see there the carts were not full. There was a lot of empty space, and I thought, geez, they could have put a lot more stuff up before they opened, but they didn't, and they were bringing some out very slowly. And I looked everywhere, and then I went to the women's clothes. I didn't find any women's clothes, and then I usually head towards the pocketbooks because you never know what you're going to find. The thing is that I find so many fakes that I don't know. It's a nice coach, but how do I know if it's real? It said inside made in Vietnam. I don't know if that means anything. That was a nice Florida State bag. I thought about buying that, but I decided to pass at this time. Right now, I don't know what colleges are doing, if they're even opening, so I don't want to go crazy. I've already bought a lot of college stuff. So I was looking for a Disney pin bag to put my pins in. I didn't see any, and I decided, okay, let's go and see if I can find any graphic t-shirts. None of them, I saw some vintage ones, but they weren't very good. There was nothing about them that people would rush to buy. I don't want to buy any vintage t-shirts unless they're outstanding, because the average ones, they're going to be hard to sell, and they're not going to be great. You need really cool graphics and both sides, and you need to be single stitched, things like that. And none of them really stood out to me. So I thought, hey, I know right around here I found a Disney one, but it was a little girl's, and I wasn't that impressed with it. It wasn't in great shape. You can see right there the ears, and I passed that along. It was nothing spectacular, but you keep looking, and you keep hoping you're going to find the perfect shirt, the shirt that's going to sell for $100 or $200, but it was not to be found on this day. So those were our Goodwill experiences yesterday. All right, now stay tuned. We're going to have a flea market tip of the week. Hey, this is Rockin' Robin, and you know what? It's time for a tip of the week. My tip this week is not to stick to one flea market. Now, what I mean is once a month, you might want to try to find a different flea market to go to. Sometimes the people at the flea market are all the same, and they will have seen a lot of your items, even though you bring new items and different items every week. It's good once in a while to bring a bunch of stuff to another flea market. Now, in Florida last year, I did go to several different flea markets. I didn't find that they did well, so I mostly stick to one. But when I was in Connecticut, I went to several different flea markets. I had specialties that I went to. So don't be complacent. Look for other flea markets. Maybe there'll be the VFW or something like that that's having a special. Even if you only do a couple a year, don't just stick to one place. do several flea markets a month or at least a season. That's Rockin' Robin, and that's your flea market tip of the week. So these are back to some of the things we bought. This was really cool. This was a Shark golf club. I didn't know too much about it. I thought at first it was a training tool, but when I looked it up on eBay, it's selling for $40 to $50. Then this was the one toy I found in the first store. He was a Terminator. They were selling for $4.99, and they do sell for $25 to $30. I get 25% off, so maybe I spent $4 and I can get $25 to $30. Now this next item, this are clear tapes. There was $3.99, and there were 50, not the tapes aren't clear, just the blank cassettes. And I was looking up, and they sell for about $30 for 50 blank cassette holders, is I guess what you would call them. And they're various different colors. I thought they were kind of cool, and hey, I'll take it. So always good money in that. The next thing I found, this is for the flea market. We sell a lot of different knives. This was a Craftsman, and it was a multi-tool, and it was only 99 cents. And again, this was at a Goodwill, so I got 25% off, so it was 75%. I got 75 cents is what I mean, and I can sell it for at least $5, maybe more, maybe 10. I don't know. We're going to look it up and see what it's worth, but that's a flea market piece. Now, this I looked up. It is not Halloween yet, but I bought this for $2.99, I believe, and it sells for $30 to $35 as well on eBay. I'm going to hold it for Halloween. Then, yes, I did find a Tommy Bahama at the Salvation Army. This was my Tommy Bahama shirt. It's a medium. It was in really cool, good condition, and I loved the design. It looks like it was seashells. Now, at the other one, I did find this shirt, and I like it because I love ones that have fish. It's not a Tommy Bahama, but the fish design is really desirable right now. So keep looking for that. So that's what we found. Okay, well, welcome back. Did you like those items? Were they things that you think you can sell? Stuff that maybe you should look for? It's good to be on the lookout for items. And when we show you some of the items, you'll know what you should buy. Well, this is Rockin' Robin. I hope you liked our show. Come back on Monday. We'll bring you maybe garage sale stuff. I don't know what's going to be open this weekend. So far, I only see one garage sale, so I'm not too hopeful. But I will have a good video for you on Monday. So subscribe. This is Rockin' Robin's Garage Sale Finds. Go out there, find something this weekend, whether it's a Goodwill, the Salvation Army, or garage sailing. I don't care. Put it up on eBay or Poshmark or wherever you sell, and go make some money. See you Monday.